Hello and welcome back to Let's Play James Fighter's Anthology. Last time, in retaliation for the Russians sending a bunch of hydrofoil attack ships to attack our fleet, we bombed the hell out of the Odessa Airport, so that way the Russians wouldn't be able to use it for a while. And now we're about to see what the Russians do in response to that as we continue this escalation of tit-for-tat actions and responses. So, let's continue.
A Russian missile cruiser has just been spotted southeast of the task force. At present range, the cruiser still requires over-the-horizon targeting in order to launch a cruise missile attack. It's therefore critical that we eliminate any enemy aircraft in the vicinity. Now, this will deny the cruiser accurate target data.
Nightprowler, USS Eisenhower, CVN 69, 8 April 12th, local time, 1830 hours. Weather, clear. Situation. Satellite data reveals a Kirov-class missile cruiser approaching the strike zone around your carrier task force. Kirov will possibly deploy helicopters and/or fixed-wing aircraft to supply over-the-horizon targeting for a guided missile attack. Mission objective: destroy any aircraft in the vicinity of the missile cruiser. Order of battle: recommended aircraft F-14E, recommended weapons AIM-9M, AIM-54C, AIM-120. Threat suppression data: ground opposition SAMs and AAA from Kirov, air opposition possible Yak-141s, Su-27s, and MiG-31s. So we'll be heading straight to the southeast of the carrier task force. We'll shoot down anything that might relay targeting information to them, and then we'll head on back. So we'll take our trusty Super Tomcat here. And once again, we aren't intercepting bombers in this mission, so I'm going to save our extremely limited supply of Phoenix missiles. And again, the Tomcat wasn't modified to carry the, it wasn't qualified to carry the AMRAAM. I don't know if it would have needed much in the way of modification. So we'll take a full load of Sparrows, and we'll take our dogfighting Sidewinders. We do have to be careful with these guys. Surprisingly enough, they only give us 100. But yeah, I'm not sure why, because I think they were fairly plentiful. I mean, the M variant might have been new, but the L variant, which was the first all-aspect variant, should have been fairly plentiful by this point in the service, so we'll be careful on these. But this should do us for this mission, so let's launch. Our radar.
Stand by. Got one. Airborne.
And we are off. So we're going to turn to intercept the Kirov, and because of the ridiculous range, we already have targets lined up. Ka-50. Now this is a attack helicopter, I believe. And I don't know if it would actually be capable of relaying target data to the Kirov, but just to be on the safe side, we'll take them on anyways. Now, we don't want to get too close to the carrier for that reason, so we'll proceed with our afterburns on for at least a little while. Get up to 500 miles, so we'll have our wingman coming to echelon formation. Don't see any other. We do see a few more bandits. They actually do have a Tu-26. Now that's a bomber, if I'm not mistaken, but it's also been modified to serve as an electronic reconnaissance aircraft and just electronic intelligence aircraft, as well as reconnaissance. So I think that's how it's being used in this case, but since they were doing a bomber strike, they have a lot more, because these can only carry 3 or 4 missiles, which they might have enough to do a strike, but first things first, we'll deal with these helicopters, and then we'll deal with those, let's see, Tu-26, so that would be not the line guys taking us around after backfires. So Well, technically, TU-26M would be a backfire. This baseline TU-26 would be a blinder, I believe. And really, they didn't actually have much in common, the two designs. There was some superficial resemblance, but for the most part, it was a completely new design, and they just gave it the TU-26M designation so that way we could get funding for it and say, hey, it's not a brand new design, it's just an upgrade, guys, so we won't need all your money. Now, our Sparrow is not getting locked on this. You know what? Let's see what I think we'll leave our wingman to deal with those while we're going to deal with the bombers coming in, just to be on the safe side. We can also always come back later to swoop up the then again, they shouldn't be launching anytime soon, so now we have a lock. It's a really shitty lock. That's probably because the radar cross-section of these is relatively small. An attack helicopter is generally going to be smaller than an aircraft. So and I don't want to waste the sidewinders on these. We have seen MiG-31s and Su-27s or MiG-29s, I forget which, flying about when we were cycling through targets. So I don't want to...
At 12 o'clock.
I want to waste sidewinders that we might need in a dogfight. Now, the aircraft that we really should be shooting down is a KA-31, I believe. It would be sort of an AWACS variant of the KA-27, I believe, which is the anti-submarine helicopter for Russian warships. And that's what I believe they use, that or modified KA-27s to provide their over-the-horizon targeting. So we got this guy down. Can our wingman take out his target? Well, we've at least distracted him.
Get us out of here.
And our wingman's
Get back on our tail.
So, but now he's heading...
Oh, yeah.
Okay, our wingman did a pass with his gun. He doesn't suck so much after all. But we'll come in to finish him off. And we gotta be careful not to get too fast in our dive. We messed up our wingman a little bit there. Alright, we got him.
Disengage.
We'll have our wingman disengage. And we are going to chase these bandits. So hopefully we can get close enough that we can order our wingmen to attack a different target. And it looks like we still... I will say, I believe as a consequence for, as I mentioned previously, how a lot of these areas have been scaled down in size. I think a consequence of that is, well, one, also, they, ships don't have any anti-missile capability or even long-range SAM capability. Like, these guys would, in theory, be in range for the standard missiles on the Tycon and Rogas to shoot them down by this point, I think. I mean, we're about 30. Yeah, these guys are about 50 to our west. These guys are 30 to our north, so that's, 80 nautical miles. So I think that would place them within the outer envelope of the SM-2ER, or the SM-2 at least, that was deployed in this era. Would have probably been a Block 1 or 2, I think. Now we're up to SM-2 Block 4, I think, the Block 6 is one or the other. And those are being phased out by the new SM6s, complemented by the SM3s and the anti-ballistic missile role. But you don't see that. Likewise, the Kirov should be able to attack us, too. They have, I believe, a navalized version of the S-300. And those are roughly comparable to the Patriot missile or the standard series missiles. The standard 2 missiles, at least. The standard 1 was a lot shorter range. Love our wingman go for that guy.
Your 12 o'clock time. Where? Wait, I see him.
And
12 o'clock.
I think as a consequence of that, we find that weapon ranges are a lot shorter than they were, at least for the enemy. Like, I think our harpoon is somewhat in the range of where it should be. I want to say the envelope extends out to 50 or 70 miles in game, which should be about right. But I noticed that opposing aircraft don't have nearly the range they should, because they should be able to take pot shots at least 100 miles out, if not 200 miles out, I think. But we're closer than that, and these guys are just still searching, so. Our Sparrow is not climbing up as high as I would have liked. I mean, these guys are in visual range now, and we don't have good hit probabilities yet. So it looks like we got 3 bombers. Shouldn't be too hard to handle. They do have remote control turrets in the back with 23mm cannons, but I'm not too worried about those.
Turn and burn, baby.
Now we gotta hit our afterburners to keep up because they're going pretty fast. Now I kind of wish we did take the Phoenix missile. I didn't think there would be bombers on this mission.
Let's finish this guy.
And our wingman is taking shots from way beyond his effective range. Oh, he's attacking that guy. So he is. Now these guys have started on their attack vector. We're going to fire a Sparrow now just to break up the attack, because it looks like they might be trying to require a lock on the carrier battle. Missile is tracking, and that's a hit, so he's evading. Now let's fire a missile on this guy. If we can force him to evade, that buys us some time. Because while they're evading like this, they are not getting a lock on the carrier.
12 o'clock high, turning left.
This guy's managed to dodge both missiles. At this point, I'm going to throw a Sidewinder at him just to spite him. We should have a pretty good lock. There we go. Alright, he's out. We're getting locked on probably by the escorts that come back.
He's going down in flames.
Alright, we'll use one of our Sparrows on this guy. Just quick finish him off. It's pretty damaged, so it shouldn't be too hard. Of course, I say that, it'll miss.
Flash one, backfire. Mission accomplished.
So, yep, they got flankers inbound. We're going to have to deal with them.
Apex inbound, drop down. Apex inbound, drop down.
Gotta keep an eye on the altitude there.
Apex inbound, drop down.
So missiles are going to have a higher hit probability like that.
Equal inbound, not clear. Fox 2. Oh, yeah. 218.
So we've got about half of our max damage at this point. We should probably try to ease off the keys as much as possible at least.
9 o'clock. Equal inbound, not clear.
So this, I'm going to say right now, this Tomcat is not going to be available for us in the next mission. Because we've taken over 40% damage. And I don't think we've taken any system-specific damage. We won't know for sure until we get back to base.
Don't overshoot.
Let's finish this guy. And he's experienced, as you can see, by the 2 chips, but we're better still. Or at least we should be better. And it definitely says the perfect shotgun. Don't scissors in front of my aircraft.
We got it now.
There we are. Our Pipper is not being very friendly. If you can get it over the target, that's supposed to be a hit, but
we've got him now.
Okay, he's out climbing us. We'll let him go for now. Because he should come back to the Earth pretty soon.
8 o'clock time, heading away. 7 o'clock time, heading away.
Let's recover our speed. And we'll actually just sit going.
Your 7 o'clock time. I'm going to play. He's going vertical.
I mean, he should have next to no...
8 o'clock time, heading away.
See, he's accelerating, and at this point we should be lightly loaded enough that we should have been accelerating too like that. But I feel like this game gives a little bit of a performance boost to the AI. Make up for them not always being the best.
Knock him out. 9 o'clock high, heading away. 9 o'clock high, turning left.
So now he's lost us somehow. He's searching. So we're gonna move in and finish him up. At least not one that I'd like to gamble on. It's worth noticing that he didn't really go for diving. He's not going too fast. I would think he'd be at least supersonic diving with afterburners on from like 60,000 feet to 40. So I'm not so sure about the flight model for the AI at times. way. And he fair enough. Now, did we accomplish the mission objectives? That's the big question. So let's do a sweep before these guys decide to pick a fight. We found ourselves over land. So let's head back to our point to intercept the Kirov. We're also running low on fuel too, so we better be. I don't see anything on our radar warning receiver, so I think we cleared the area. So here's Kirov. As you can see, I think they just used the USNF 97 model, so there's not as much detail in it. Next to none. Granted, it only features a few missions, I think, so that's probably why. Alright, we're over it. We don't want to be over it. That's why we don't want to be over it. So we're just going to head back to the carrier, because I think we took out the helicopters and the bombers. I feel like there should have been one more, but I guess we'll find out. And we're running low on fuel as stuff. Here's Bandits, 3 o'clock high. Yeah, I'm only seeing MiGs on the screen, so. Turn off the jammers and switch to navigation mode.
Charlie, bearing 192, descending Angel 0.
There's the carrier. So we got I think this is our second night landing of this campaign, but the first one with the Tomcat in it. Let's see how far down our speed goes. Okay, I guess we did accomplish our mission objectives, otherwise we wouldn't have gotten that message. So now let's deploy the flap. And let's line her up.
Wind at 18 knots. Lower. Lower. 3 miles. Lower. Slower. 2 miles. Lower.
I think we're about
Lower. Call the ball. Lower.
We came in way too high. We're just going to work this pass. I like how it counts the carrier as land when we get the feet dry. We have enough fuel for a few more passes. I think we'll be fine. It's slower than I'd normally like to go, but for as much fuel as it can carry, the Tomcat is kind of a thirsty fighter. Out.
Echelon formation. mile.
Let's take another shot at this. Now we need to go higher. Let's
Go right. Go right. Go right. Go right. Go right. 3 miles. Go right. Go right. Go right. Go right. Lower. Lower. 2 miles. Lower. Lower. Lower.
make
Lower.
one adjustment of a couple hundred feet.
Lower. 1 mile.
The Tomcat
Lower.
is really fast, right? I mean, like almost no throttle.
Lower. 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 On the ball. Higher.
And we got our first good landing with the Tomcat. Alright. We definitely need to practice more, but we made it. Now we just have to definitely maneuver around the mule there, lest we get instant killing. It would be cool if we could manually sweep our wings on the carrier deck, but oh well. There that'll do it. And we'll wait for our wingman to come in. He should be in pretty soon. Have a picture perfect Tomcat. That's not what I want. So we can look over. I like the attempt at lighting in this game. I mean, this was before there was much in the way of lighting technology in video games, but I do appreciate the attempt. But there we have it. We can see the carrier moving by at 8x compression using the flyby camera mode. Beautiful. But that's it for this mission, so let's end it there. I can gawk on my own time. Debrief, USS Eisenhower, CVN-69, date April 12th, mission Nightprowler, resolution, success. The helos were no problem, but taking out bombers flying under escort isn't easy. You did well. You destroyed the 6 targets, so I guess there must have been 4 bombers. Let's see, I think there were only 2 helicopters. I thought I only counted 3 bombers, but maybe I was mistaken. We took a fair bit of damage, but we got 100% landing grade. Our wingman took less damage. He took some cannon fire from the helicopter in his flyby, but he only got a landing grade of 50%. Oh, I guess there were 3 helicopters. Okay, fair enough. So we got 2 helicopters and 2 bombers. Our wingman got a fighter, a bomber, and a helicopter. He's got the first kill on a flanker. I don't think we've got one yet. That's a little unfortunate, but
we're taking shots at each other, but we're not actually at war. The situation seems a little too vague.
Does it matter? The rules of engagement are easy now. If you spot a Russian, shoot him.
It definitely matters. Once we're at war, we'll really see what the Russians can throw at us.
Hey, bring them on.
Don't be dumb, Wax. The Russians have over 5,000 combat-capable aircraft. We have 1 carrier wing.
You're forgetting the Ukrainian Air Force, Gary.
Yeah, the Ukrainians inherited some real tits machines. Lots of kick-ass fulcrums and flankers.
And when the war starts, where are they going to get parts? Anybody here got a spare MiG engine?
They certainly raise a valid question. So, our Tomcat's going to be under maintenance for a while. It looks like we didn't take any system damage. In a way, I'm a little disappointed because I'd love to show that off. And yes, the number of mules around your aircraft does increase. If we ever come back with like an airframe that's like 90% damaged, you'll see all sorts of shit around this. So, we're down to just the 1 mule now. And that's it for this mission, so stay tuned for what happens next.